Good afternoon. I'm Kevin Palmer, and this is AJ Remlinger, and we're with FinancialGuard. We're here to tell you how we are going to help individual investors with one of the most important tasks of their lives, investing for retirement. The retirement industry has changed over the last 30 years. No longer will people like my father, who's a police officer right here in New York for 37 years, never have to worry about getting a secure retirement, ever, over those 37 years. Why? Because he was in a defined benefit plan with professional money managers with no conflicts of interest investing for him. Today, with the defined contribution model, 100% of the onus is on people like you. Individual investors who don't have the time, discipline, and in many instances, the investment acumen to make good, informed investment decisions over a 40-year time frame. So over the last few years, we've developed a technology to provide professional, unbiased, transparent investment advice for these individual investors. Finally, the individual investor has someone that's truly looking out for them. So let's take a look at what we've developed. So my friend AJ here, he's heard about this great tool, FinancialGuard, and he wants to see what it's all about and how it can help him. So he quickly comes on, fills out a 3 to 4 question profile. Here we are gauging AJ's age, time till retirement, risk profile, as well as what are his views short-term of the market. Next, we're going to ask AJ to aggregate all of his investments in one place. His 401k with FinancialGuard, his 401k with any previous employers, an IRA, a brokerage. The beauty of this, we're not asking him to move his assets, which we all know is pretty disruptive, just so that we can view them, so we can provide a true holistic plan. The logic of our system actually is able to determine if AJ has a tilt towards index, low-cost ETFs, or if he's someone who wants to chase returns, would actively manage mutual funds. And there's so much noise in the marketplace today, what's better? I can tell you, we have PhDs on our investment committee. It's all about asset allocation. That truly is just noise. So at this point, we're in a great position. We understand AJ's profile. We understand the type of investor he is. And we're going to give him a grade on where he is today. A simple A through F letter grade. So here, you can see, AJ, he's got a B- right now. Even my 7-year-old daughter knows that an A is better than a B-. So we are going to tell AJ exactly what he needs to buy, sell, and hold from an asset allocation perspective, as well as a fund selection perspective in the asset class. The real power of FinancialGuard is that we are truly analyzing everything in an unbiased manner. So AJ, he's a little bit more sophisticated than the everyday user of FinancialGuard, because most of them are going to just take this advice. He wants to know why we're giving him this recommendation. So we're going to show him, in dollar terms, that he's leaving $56,000 on the table over the past 5 years just because he wasn't in an optimal portfolio. And the power, we've analyzed every fund and ETF in the marketplace. And again, with simplicity, put a force-ranked grade on it. So as you can see, A, C, F, it doesn't matter. We have no ties to the asset management industry. But AJ should know what he's holding in his current portfolio. So if asset allocation and performance of the funds isn't enough to propel AJ to action, we're actually going to take a look at the fees of his current portfolio. This may sound crazy, but most individual investors, they don't even realize that they actually pay money for investment advice. The industry has sort of set this up like that. If you think about it, percentage of assets and basis points. Let's take a look at this. If we went to the grocery store and you were to buy let's say a can of peanut butter, do they say the price is a percentage of how much you have in your wallet that day? Pretty crazy, right? So we're going to deliver everything in dollar terms. So AJ is going to see how much his investment manager, how much his advisor is making off of these investments. So clearly in dollar terms, you can see the front loads, the back loads, any commissions that are hidden in the prospectus. We're bringing everything to the surface so that there's full transparency through the investment process. So now AJ knows about better performance and lower fees, but let's really get back to my father, the police officer. He had this professionally managed retirement plan. So what is a professionally managed retirement plan? It is 12 to 13 asset classes, similar to what the New York State Common Retirement Fund, how they invest, because they have CFAs and highly educated people that focus on this day in and day out. So most individual investors, they are traditionally just equity and fixed income based because they shouldn't be doing this alone. They need professional money management. So now you have seen FinancialGuard's power. We're able to optimize portfolios without making you move any of your investments. Hopefully you'll take advantage of this tool as we're launching into the B2C marketplace in the upcoming month. Our booth is right down here in the middle. None of you should be trying to invest for retirement anymore on your own. This is a tool that's only $150 a year. That's one Starbucks every single week. Thank you for your time, and look forward to speaking with you at our booth.